Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to check in for the 5th and final week of March. I'm very happy to see this month go, I must say. Very happy indeed. So let's go ahead and get started. We only had a couple transactions, which is awesome. So let's just get started with grocery. So for grocery, we were already over budget by quite a bit. So we really tried to keep it very minimal, and I think we did a pretty good job this week. So as far as the categories we track, I'm gonna write those in. Grocery, household items, which are like, you know, shampoo, conditioner, cleaning supplies, gas for our cars, family fun, which is like our entertainment / eating out category, and then my pocket money. So those are the categories that I personally like to track. And then as far as grocery is concerned, so we just had 2 transactions. We had Costco for $8. That was just almond milk that we purchased. And then we had $30.23 at Target. So we spent $38.23. Okay, so $38.23 on grocery items. And we were already over by $123.65. So we ended the month being over by $161.88. No bueno, but I, again, am happy to see this month go. That is for sure. Okay, so next is household. We did not have anything for household. So we're going to put 0 there. And that means that we ended the month being over by $109.44. For gas, let's see here. Tilt this down a little bit. So for gas, we did have a car wash. And gas covers car washes too. I just don't ever like label it as such, but if we decide to get a car wash, that would just come out of our gasoline fund. So that was for $10. And that means that we ended the month with $62.65 remaining. And then for family fun, we had 2 transactions. We had Costco for $4.34. That was just getting stuff at the food court. And then $9.18 for nothing bundt cakes. On Thursday nights we do like sweet treat night. So we're trying to avoid sugar all the rest of the week. And then on Thursday nights we go and get ourselves some sort of treat. And these are like the best cakes in the entire world. So we just decided to pick up a couple of like the little mini bundt cakes, and it was awesome. It hit the spot. So in theory, we probably should not have even spent anything, but we did not eat out at all last week other than like the Costco, which I'll take it. That's a win for us, to be honest. Okay. And then for the month of April, my goal is to not have fast food at all. So we will see how that goes. I've just not been feeling the best, and I feel like it's because my nutrition has not been the greatest. So I really want to work on that, cut back the sugar, cut back the junk food, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think that HelloFresh, which we just signed up for, is going to help out quite a bit with that. So we ended the month being over by $127.53. And then for pocket money, I don't think I spent anything. And we did not have any transactions in April. This was it. So I ended the month being over by $9.76 on pocket money. So not our best month, you guys. Not the best at all, but like I said, I'm happy to see this month go. I'm ready for April. Okay, and then we've got paycheck 5 down here, and this is the one that I had to kind of like jimmy rig because I ran out of space. So for week 5, we did set aside the $590 for our mortgage. We paid $104 for our HOA dues. Water and trash came out for $93.69. Southwest came out for $31. And then, unfortunately, we put nothing at all towards our snowball. And that is because, and this makes me so mad, and we haven't even we haven't paid for everything yet. We actually are going to be rolling over some of our income from March to April because we're going to get all the car work done in April. I swear to you, every single time we take in our car for a simple oil change, they find 500 other things, and it is extremely frustrating. You can probably tell in the tone of my voice. It drives me bonkers. Like, it drives me insane. I'm like, why can we not ever take our car in to get an oil change and just get an oil change? Why does there always have to be 500 other things that we have to do? And guess what? We have a car maintenance bill of almost $700 that we have to pay. And I'm not about skimping on car maintenance, you guys, at all. I like to keep up with it. Our cars are around the 100,000 mile mark. So it's needing tune-ups, it's needing flushes, it's needing these things that, are meant to just keep it running. And I won't even pretend to know anything about cars. I know next to nothing about cars. I know how to put gas in there and I know how to change a tire, but that is pretty much it. That is the extent of my knowledge when it comes to cars. So, I feel like I should trust, we take our cars to the dealership, to the Dodge dealership, and I feel like I should trust what they're saying to me and that they're not just making up issues just to make them up to get more money. But then part of me also sometimes questions, what if that is what they're doing? What if they are, I don't know, how much of this really is necessary? And my husband, admittedly, is not super knowledgeable about vehicles either. So we both just kind of do what they tell us to do to make sure that our cars are safe, that they're going to run for a very long time. We're not planning on replacing our vehicles for a long, long time, at least for another 5 years. And we have a 4-year-old, and then we've got another one on the way. So it's very important to me that our cars are running well, that we're keeping up with the maintenance. So, I'm not going to skimp on it. If they're telling us that this is something that needs to be done, I'm going to trust that it is, and I'm going to pay for it. I don't know if that makes me naive or what, but yeah. So we put nothing to the snowball because we had to pay for that car maintenance. We're rolling over some income from March into April to get the work done, and we have an appointment scheduled for Friday, actually the day that you guys see this video, to get all the work done on our car. Our car was going to have to be there pretty much all day, and we couldn't do that the day that we did bring it in for an oil change, so we had to reschedule it. But anyways, we didn't have anything unbudgeted at all, so we essentially spent way less than what was planned, but it's because we're saving to pay for all this car maintenance. And I talked about in my video yesterday, how this unexpected car expense, although I should just expect it from now on. I swear to God, every time I take our car in, it's at least $600-700 worth of maintenance. I feel like I should just expect it from now on. And maybe if we had our sinking funds, I'd feel better about this. But when it comes away from the debt snowball and it's something we're not prepared for, it gets very discouraging. And I cried for a good bit, when we got the news about this, and I was just of course this would happen. So in my video yesterday, I talked about 2 options. It's not going to be an option in my mind anymore to just put all of our money to debt because things like this come up all the time. And I don't want to be stuck in a situation where we put everything to debt and then, we don't have anything in savings to pay for medical bills, to get things for the baby, to get us through maternity leave because I don't have a paid maternity leave. So we're going to have to dip into savings towards the end of maternity leave to pay our bills and make sure everything's good. So in my mind, it's not an option to just aggressively pay off debt anymore, which is really really just heartbreaking, to be honest, because that was the dream, to be debt-free by the time the baby's here. But that just is not the responsible thing to do at this point. The responsible thing to do, I think, at this point is to put as much into savings as possible, pause the debt snowball, and come back to it when we get back from maternity leave, the way that Dave Ramsey recommends us to do it, which is to go into stork mode and just pause the debt snowball. And then when I go back to work after leave, you know, then just pick things right back up. I did calculate, and assuming that nothing else crazy happens, which it will, you know, it will, we should be able to put close to $14,000 into savings, which is awesome. I think that's enough to get what we need for the baby. It's enough to get us through maternity leave, to pay for medical bills, assuming that, you know, the birth and everything goes as planned and as well as it can, and there's no like crazy emergencies or anything, God forbid. So that is comforting to know that we can get that into savings. So yesterday I talked in my video about like a couple options. So we have the option of completely pausing the debt snowball and putting everything in savings, or the option of putting like $10,000 into savings and then putting the rest towards debt. So I'm just curious what you guys think we should do. You know, give me your opinions. I would love to hear, you know, any insight that you have on it. But that is where we're at, you guys. And sorry if I sound like extremely frustrated during this this video, but I am. These are real emotions, and you know, this is real life. So week 5 like looks good on paper, but it's not exciting. And I'll show you guys. So as far as our April budget is concerned, this is what we're looking at right now. So I've got all of our miscellaneous expenses on the side here. I had to do some whiteout situations. So we still have $125 for beauty, for like haircuts, and I need face wash, and I need some new makeup because I've been breaking out like crazy, which is not fun, but it's probably because of my pregnancy hormones, like all that kind of stuff. Andrew needs new shoes for work, and we cannot skimp on those because he's on his feet all day. Maddie needs like summer clothes, like summer sandals and a bathing suit and things like that. I need to get some maternity pants like ASAP. So that's pretty much what that is. I don't think I need any tops at all, but I definitely need some pants that are more comfortable. And then we got the car repairs in there for $600. Ugh. Then we have Easter, which I budgeted $100 for, and that's for her basket and for Maddie's basket and for like an Easter dress and that kind of stuff. And then we're getting our AC unit, some maintenance done on our AC unit, so that's what that is for. And so our total miscellaneous expenses bumped up to $1,265. And out of like all the extra money we have left over after the miscellaneous expenses, the fixed expenses, you know, groceries, gas, all that stuff, we only have $466.76 left over. And I was just going to put that right into savings for baby number 2. We've dipped into that already a little bit to pay for diapers for the baby, because Kirkland diapers went on sale. They're $7.50 off a box currently right now. And so we went and stocked up a bit because I feel like Kirkland diapers are, first of all, some of my favorite diapers. They worked really well for my daughter. I know not every brand works for every baby. I'm hoping that this baby, the brand works well, but Costco is great about their return policy and exchange policy. So if for some reason the Kirkland brand, like if baby's bottom does not agree with it, then we can just exchange and get a different brand from Costco. So we stocked up on diapers and all of that. But that's what this is looking like now. We don't have a debt snowball category, and I changed some things on this page 2. Like I upped my goal for my variable income to save a little bit more. You guys can't even see that because it was zoomed in, I forgot. And then I changed the miscellaneous down here. And then I forgot we were adding HBO Now to Hulu Live, so I just changed that as well. And I think that's all I really changed on the April budget. So that is what it's looking like now. That is our check-in for week 5. And like I said, I'm very happy to see March go. And now there's like this fire, you guys, like this fire of like, you know, you just get mad and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do something about this. Like, that's kind of the mindset that I have right now. So I am just like really excited to start getting baby stuff, to start saving up money. I think I'll feel much more secure financially speaking, like once we do have a good chunk in savings and all of that. But yeah, anyways guys, that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, comments at all, leave those down below for me. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know I was like ranting there for a little bit, so I hope you didn't mind too much of my venting. And then everything I use for budgeting, planning, all that fun stuff is always linked in the description box down below, along with promo codes and coupons and all sorts of fun things. So definitely check that out if you're interested in picking anything up for yourself. If you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button to catch all my future videos. And I will chat with you all later. Bye guys.